Me and my dad used to come camping in woods like this.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
This is Strange Films, commentary / maybe podcast, episode 1, where we cover There's Something Down the Road. The first film that we did in Strange Films. It was a title, Strange Films, what it was kind of like, we were talking about the stranger and all this possibilities, and then I was like, well, it is strange films, and then you were like, I was thinking the same thing, and I was like, yeah, all right, so we'll just stick with it. Why not? So we just stuck it, Strange Films production, Center City, Passenger, and any other film that fits in that bizarre, strange, weird, scary world goes under Strange Films. So this is There's Something Down the Road. We released it, I guess, a year ago now, almost 11 months ago. It says on YouTube, but
so it has to be strange.
It has to be strange. Yes, that's the thing about Strange Films. It has to, it doesn't have to be a specific, like a horror film, straight up crazy, but it's got to be.
It's got to be out there.
It's got to be out there. Like, it can be slow drama, but there's some weird, bizarre, strange moment. You know, maybe we'll talk about that later. You know, with you and your ideas. But Strange is just this crazy, bizarre world. I like to think Strange Films is almost a shared universe, and we kind of made that with. We'll talk about it later in a later commentary with Passenger. But I like to think anything that's going on in this world may slightly somehow be connected, if not even directly connected, but I have some ideas with some ways and we can do things with it, and I'm sure we'll get into that with the future of Strange Films in another episode. But anyways, There's Something Down the Road, came out last year.
Great title.
Yeah, awesome title. You came up with that title, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but I mean, at first I wasn't sure. I asked you and we were like, yeah, that's, I think I had a list of titles. I think you had a couple too.
Yeah, we did. We had a handful. I still have my old journal just about all the notes and early scripts and everything about this film. Because I remember it began. I saw an ad about the Knoxville Horror Film Festival. I was living in Knoxville, I guess, going into the first year, halfway through the first year, and I texted you one night just saying, I want to make a horror film.
And it was late.
Yeah,
at night.
it was late.
That's strange right there. It was like 12:30 in the morning.
Yeah. I was like, I want to make a horror film
and I was
for the festival. Okay. And then we just started shitting ideas about what we could come up with, and a lot of different stories came out. Ideas, I guess. But it kind of revolved around this particular film idea. And it just started, we were going to have a guy standing on the side of the road, right? No, he was sitting in the car. That's what it was.
It was supposed to be a father and son.
We did start with father and son idea.
Start with that. But long story short, the people pull up and they see this being in the back or something like that.
Something in the back and
something not human. I tell you that.
But we ended up coming up, like, a car pulls up, some crazy shit happens with this thing in the back. And then that car stays there. And then at the end, you'll see another car come down. And we were like, well, we can't just keep having a whole pile of cars lining up and down the side of the street.
Then I remember I told you, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's so kooky, it might be cool.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, no, are you nuts? It would have been like endless.
I mean, yeah, a cop's supposed to come back. What are all these cars doing on the side of the road?
Here adds another car.
Yeah, that's crazy. But, we had a lot of different ideas tossing around. Anyways, we filmed it in April 2016. 1-day shoot. We could have a whole episode just about that day. But it was a fun, crazy, scary, and challenging, and just insane day of shooting. And then it took so long to edit it and come up with a final product because I was just convinced we had to do a reshoot. And it's just a challenging film. But I ended up getting the Knoxville Horror Film Festival. That's the goal. Got in the regional. And, yep, that's it. So now we're going to watch it and comment about...
And comment on it.
Yeah, we're going to comment throughout the film, I guess. That's what commentaries do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so...
You're going to have to take the good with the bad.
Yeah, And I have my own challenges and issues now with the film, you know, of course, but
there's a lot of good in it.
There's still a lot of good, and there will always be a forever hold in my heart, you know, because that was the film that started everything, and has gotten.
And it's still going in a way.
It is, and it just, like I said, it's
branching out.
Well, yeah, it's just like it has a lot of heart to it, and we put a lot of work into it, and yeah, so let's play it. Go ahead and play it.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Strange films. There's something down the road. Sorry for the long intro.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I wanted to, the credits, there's something down the road. I wanted to just jump right at you with a horn, just something loud.
Those are good credits, though.
Charles and Gina. Well, Laura.
Charles, are you almost done? Not with you asking.
Oh, Charles, man. He was awesome. The point of this dialogue was to show that this guy that is pissed off, he just has a sarcastic attitude.
Charles.
It's like he says, "What?"
Charles.
What? Ah, that look. Right there. That was a difficult shot, too, to make him look like he was some scary, I don't know.
It was fine.
I don't know.
I like the trees and everything.
Yeah, I did too. That's a good shot. That's a really good shot. That's like my picture shot to show, like, what is this? I like that.
These guys, they're like old friends.
Yeah, so this is the scene that I love to death because it's so real dialogue and it's so good, so much good chemistry. And Corey, he's great, man, great actor. But we found out Dennis was a crazy good actor too, and their chemistry, the way they worked, rehearsing their lines was amazing.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
They're on the side the whole day, just
They because they had the 4 or 5 hours to prep before their scenes, and they would just do it by themselves, walk away as soon as they would pass by. They'd pick up in character and just, I mean, it was great.
But the first time I noticed it, I thought they were like really talking about something.
Yeah, I thought they were too. I thought they were actually talking.
And I went, oh, it took me a minute. I'm like, not a minute, but a few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
It's the script, dummy.
Yeah, but they had great chemistry. It worked. So this scene's fun to watch them banter. It's a good, but story-wise, I mean, it's a good filler of random conversation about this chick, you know. And it's like, I understand why people now are like, it's so, you know, it's slow leading up to. I understand what I was trying to do, but it's slow.
You learned a lot since then.
Me and my dad used to come camping and was like this.
There's a glitch right there, I think, in this film. I don't know. This was a hard scene to edit too, audio wise and shots, the lineup. But Dennis looks scary right here. That's cool. Corey. that accent, man.
I'm still a fan.
I know. I am too. He's like, what the fuck you talking about?
He's like, what?
I know. He's like, what the hell?
Now he's starting to get deep.
Yeah, and then this was a scene I really wanted to kind of close in on his eyes or his face to kind of build that tension of the music and the shot to make it just intense as shit. I kind of fucked up on the zoom. I know now what I would do in that style of shooting, but I fucked up there. And then this is where it gets messy because we lost, like,
Oh yeah.
we jumped straight to the future.
Mm-hmm.
It was the flash forward, and you know, it throws people off, and it still throws me off in a way, because that wasn't the plan, but we had to do it.
But you know what? Surprisingly, a lot of people understood it.
Yeah, a lot of people did understand it, and they still liked it, you know, and it was nice because we got more compliments than confusion, and which is good because we thought we were gonna really just fuck everyone's perception off, but
Yeah.
Dennis, man, that whole scene right here. Oh man. He looks scary. He has good intense looks as when he's looking at the stranger in the car.
Here he comes.
And here he comes. And this was the grand reveal of this film that we were banking on. Like, you're like, who is this guy? Because
he doesn't have no shoelaces.
I just realized that, yeah.
Slip-ons.
Yeah. Well, in the beginning of the film, I just like the idea of you see this thing walking, and then you're like, is that a guy like a suit or a trench coat? And then you see him in the back of the car. Why did he mess with Dennis's character? And he's walking, and you like I like his hands right here. You're like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And then, oh man, poor Corey.
This is when it's getting weird. And like, all right, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is where the film. I think this is the money. I mean, the money making scene.
Shot.
You know, because right here, oh man, this is what we had in mind the entire time. That mirror reveal, boom. And I like right here, he smiles.
Roger's great in that.
Roger is really, really good in that.
Oh boy.
Oh, he snarls his teeth at the end too, like.
And that is the stranger.
And that is the stranger, and then they drive off together, and then you're really just like, what the? That music kind of creeps in. That's creepy music too.
And you're like, wait a minute, where are they going?
Where are they going? Why did he go with his best friend? Why did he shoot his best friend? Who? Yeah, that's. For me, that excitement and that weirdness and that just story excites me, and it just like, I feel like if people can see that, there's so much more room to imagine things.
It leaves things open.
Yeah, it's a big imagination film. And then here we go. This is
Mass Driver.
Yeah.
Mass Driver.
Yeah, boss fight. Ladies and gentlemen, if you stick around, you'll get post-credit scenes. And that was it. All right, hit B before that one, please. So, there's Center City. That's teaser for round 2.
Bing, bing, bing.
You know what that charm's coming from. So, that was There's Something Down the Road. And we did learn a lot from it. I don't know. That was just a very character building and creative building film, and it left so much more possibility. And honestly, I was kind of getting worried that we weren't going to bring the stranger back for a minute, because I was like, man, it's hard to, I'm glad that we're kind of getting back into that world a little bit, teasing some more stuff and kind of getting ready to.
Now it's getting me excited again about the stranger.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
More than ever.
Yeah, exactly. Because
like this,
we had a lot of. After we did this film, we had so many different plot points that we were trying to point out, like what we could do with Travis, Dennis's character, and the stranger. We were even thinking about backstories with Travis and that scene in the woods with the stranger, and like tying in even Charles and Laura's character somehow, with Laura being like the wife of the stranger, and that's when we started getting the backstory of the stranger, where he was a homeless man, and all this stuff that turned him into the stranger. We had a lot of different ideas and plots that we were kind of threading out, and even potential ideas for like a feature, just expanding this world and story and the stranger himself. But it kind of died down for a little while. But now, after Passenger, I'm really kind of like excited about what we can do, because I think it's possible. And I'm like, you know what? I think now it is possible, and we have the resources and people to do it the right way. And I think it can really kind of expand in a really cool way, even if it is on a scale that we were doing, small scale.
And you've got more experience now,
Yeah,
too.
of course. Like, that taught me a lot of film techniques and critiques, and then I got a new camera, and that helped a lot too. And just I've a lot of different things I learned and grew on from this film.
And you worked under a lot of pressure in this film too.
It was tough.
So
was
and
a
it's
lot of
like,
stuff.
you know what?
Well,
If you can get through Center City, you can get through.
Center City. Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
Center City was.
I mean,
like
get through anything.
Yeah. You get through anything.
my point is that
Yeah.
I knew it was tough.
Yeah, it was
but
tough.
Not like the next one. where
No,
you-
Sinister City went smooth, man. Surprisingly smooth. Like and that. Well,
and you thought it was gonna be hard.
yeah.
Well, like you said, you didn't know. You didn't know what you were gonna step into, and I was worried. Like, oh my God, I hope everything works out. You know.
Yeah.
But
It worked out. But yeah, there's something down the road featuring The Stranger, the beginning tale of The Stranger. Starring Roger Gregg. Shout out, Roger. Shout out to all the cast and crew. Let's see. Corey, Harker, Dennis, Gina, of course, Roger, Charles, and then Shaman as our makeup artist.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Shaman. Shout out to Mass Driver and Rodney for providing boss fight in the scene. Ryan Brown, because he was part of that day and took pictures and helped out on set. And who else? Was that all? Yeah, no. Oh, Richard for making a piece of score for the teaser trailer, because even when I did the teaser trailer, I was still lost. I was like, I don't know what the fuck. I had that shot of the stranger walking in the middle of the road, and it just looked weird. I was like, I don't know what we're doing with this, but yeah. So shout out to all the cast and crew, because
he hasn't talked to me since.
Really, really.
I don't know, on Facebook
Holy
he never
shit.
chimes in on anything, and
That's.
but who knows?
He's like,
maybe you don't care.
sorry, Rich.
You know, I sent him a T-shirt.
Huh?
I sent him a T-shirt.
Oh yeah.
But then it worried me that because I didn't send a note like saying thank you. I just sent him a T-shirt in an envelope with nothing, no message or note.
Hey man, you got a T-shirt. That's cool enough.
But I didn't mean to be rude.
Well, we don't mean to be rude. I don't know. Anyways, shout out to all the cast and everyone who was part of that, because there will always be respect and appreciation there.
all the time.
Day ones,
It's
the day ones.
It's the beginning of our family.
Yeah. So
Our movie family.
the movie family. Always remember.
They're
and
number one,
consider.
okay? You guys are number
Day one.
Number one in our hearts.
Yeah.
You're like the first child.
Oh man. So, yeah. Was there anything else about There's Something Down the Road? I think it kind of covers our thoughts about it, I guess, at the moment. So until episode 2 of Center City, we will see you next time.